Hey everybody, this is Michael Liquid Phase over at swamp.audio. I just wanted to give a little video update on the project and how things are going, and just kind of fill everyone in. So we are currently in a massive phase of development. We launched our first kind of V1 of our new website for ErgoHack. That was a major deliverable for us to get a website that was a replacement for our Bandcamp. So the website does everything our Bandcamp does and a little bit more, and that was the goals that we met for ErgoHack alongside of some Ergo payment processing stuff, which is not currently implemented in the released version of the website because we want to, I want to make sure that the Ergo payment system is flawless before actually putting it out there. So what we are doing is we have a development team, Ravenna, who are some really talented people. They've done several different sites and infrastructures for banks, some other clients like Blue Origin, and just some bigger names, and they know what they're doing. We are going to develop a DApp connector for Composer and for PHP users using the existing frameworks that have been developed for JavaScript as a sort of base. Just doing that to give anyone who's trying to migrate from an older PHP system or site an easier time just getting tied to the blockchain, so they don't have to do a whole bunch of JavaScript work to do that beforehand. Also, our site runs on a PHP subsystem, but it also uses JavaScript on the front end, so it's really dynamic. You can use a lot of different front-end frameworks with it and have a lot of dynamic back-end routing cases. So we're working on the DApp framework connector. We are currently also working on our first smart contract. This smart contract essentially allows one user with multiple works or multiple users with multiple works to create a release of works contract. And that kind of is a little complicated. I don't want to go into the entire thing here, but it's essentially a better way and a more kind of on-chain way of organizing multiple things together and tracking royalties for art and music for when it's multiple people and works entering the agreement. So that's currently in development. Krasavus Blazin, who is currently working on a few other projects in the ecosystem, is our main developer there, and he is making some good progress. So moving forward on the Ergo smart contract side, moving forward on the web development side, as far as the company infrastructure for terahertz. So we're looking at different plans to increase, I say, revenue for people who are holding THC. So we want, we've been tossing together some ideas on how to do that. And one of the ideas is to, bridge the gap sort of between the decentralized finance and space and the real world event and artisan and vendor spaces. And so we had planned on doing that by communicating with different festivals, festival organizers, vendor spaces out there, renting booths at different festivals to promote the product. But all of these are sort of a one-time investment. You invest, you don't know if you're going to get your money back. It's a vendor thing you pay thousands of dollars for, and you might not get enough people interested in the product to justify that spend. So we're looking at different strategies. One of the strategies that I think is the most viable for a consistent profit is to do sponsored in-person events. So starting as a local event here in Los Angeles, renting out a venue every single month and doing a sponsored swamp.audio event there where terahertz is accepted as a form of currency if we want to allow people to buy tickets or interact with the vendors that are at that space. So that is something I'm actively exploring right now. I'm talking to a few different venues. I'm looking at different sound system options. I'm looking at, I actually have a lot of the sound system equipment already for that, but when it comes down to like venue and making it a consistent thing, so we're looking at a night where drink sales, where ticket sales, where vendors pay a certain amount to be there and selling their wares. So there's a lot of income that can come from that, I think, in a consistent basis. We can continue to monthly add value into the pool and kind of network at the same time, if that makes sense. Bringing in a local sort of community in around the music and the ergo scene, which can kind of be adopted or spread elsewhere. So yeah, that's kind of the idea right now. And we are kind of just always expanding, right? The ergo scene is moving very fast, and we're trying to keep up with all the stuff that's being developed there, like exploring the GraphQL Explorer for our own instance, keeping up with the Kaching bot from Ilia, and the entire ecosystem is growing really fast, and we're trying to keep up on all the little parts and factors to it so that if anything really pops up where we say, hey, that should integrate into our service as well, we're looking for that at the same time. So consistently trying to enhance the product offering and the brand and grow it into the space. And I just wanted to give that update because I know we've been kind of quiet on the dev update side. There's just a lot of different factors there, and I've kind of put the development work onto another company at this point so that I can focus on more of like the CEO stuff, which is something I'm pretty good at. And so we just wanted to give that update so that people weren't left in the dark, and so that they had kind of an idea of where we were going and how we were going to continue to increase value. So thanks, everyone. Have a good day.